Well, I'll record just a little bit of my walk today with Tazi and share what the towpath looks like on the west side of Angle Road. It goes through Eagle Marsh, and we had a good rain overnight, and so everything was good and wet this morning, but it's held up for a bit. This pavilion and plaque is dedicated to the Wabash and Erie Canal that was a replacement for portaging the river systems from the north to the south, and then after the canal, the railroads, and so it's nicely done. I don't know who the artist was. Oh, it was Hector Garcia. And Hector, a local artist and avid cyclist. And it honors the history of the towpath, the beautiful ecosystem that's derived due to the Little River Wetlands project efforts, and the residents and visitors of all backgrounds who can now enjoy the trails. Hector designed the sculptures with the trailhead's sun trajectory in mind, and used tactile details to engage the senses and minds of all trail users. So I don't know if the video does it justice, but it is raised images that you can trace with your fingers, has bicyclists and joggers and walkers and dog walkers honored at the top of the thing. What a nice thing. I took down the information about the trail here before I set out to walk a little 2-mile walk out and back. Just thought I'd share a bit about where I'm going and what this trail development was like. The trail exceeded 100 miles in 2017, and it goes from here out to Johnny Appleseed and Schoaf Park on the north side of the city by PFW, formerly IPFW. So Fort Wayne has substantially contributed from the legacy funds, which were partially thanks to the sale of City Light, and so I've enjoyed this trail many times, riding my bike downtown and really all the way out to Schoaf Park and IPFW and Appleseed Park, as well as east and west from New Haven to this point. So, and the city organizes group rides on Tuesday evenings throughout the summer. So it's a wonderful asset for bikers and walkers and joggers of all descriptions. Okay, Tazi, let's you and me walk for a while. There's an information thing over here I'll record for a bit longer to just give a more complete feeling for the area. All of that out along the tree line and across the road there on the other side that I walked yesterday is a wetlands restoration called Eagle Marsh, and the birds love it. Flocks of geese and ducks and just all kinds of birds. You can hear the little peepers, the frogs that are waking up from the mud over here. Had a pretty good rain last night. So everything's good and wet. Tazi and I have already walked for about a mile around our addition this morning, so we took care of Tazi's constitutional walk, as my grandfather used to call it. As you can see here, the pond that catches excess water and runs off into the marsh. And this describes some of the wildlife that the marsh supports. Besides eagles, Fort Wayne has peregrine falcons, and I believe the falcons have pushed the eagles out of their nests here. But it's a nice place. If you'd like to support these projects, look up Little River Wetlands Project, LRWP. Help them maintain the trails. This is trail number 4. Now, this is the one thing that I wish wasn't here. Because right here is Aqua Source. It's the water treatment plant for our neighborhood. And I wouldn't mind it so much if they kept it well managed. But there are times when I don't know what they're doing, but they're, I think, cleaning out the inflow, and they have these big trucks that haul it out of here. But while they're cleaning it out, and if the wind's blowing in the right direction, it just kind of wafts over our house. And since we have, and it's a wastewater treatment facility, so you can imagine what the smell might be, that since it's a prevailing southwesterly wind, and our house is over there to the northeast of here, it's a frequent occurrence that if this place isn't well controlled, we smell it. Now this morning I don't smell it at all, so I'm not too concerned about walking slowly past it, but I spared you the smell. How's that? I was spared the smell. But our water bill comes in two parts. The city water that we drink and the wastewater that we pay for these people to dispose of and treat. And I suppose after they take the really nasty part out and truck it away, there's some way that they release that water that's been treated out into the marshy natural filtration system here. So I guess it's got to happen somewhere. So just why did it happen in my backyard or front yard, as the case is here? There's a flock of... Okay, Taz. Tazi's not done. There's a flock of Canadian geese over there. And I'll see if I can zoom in a little closer to those. Yeah, there they are. And they're right at the effluent of the filtration system. So I imagine there's lots of good grubs and worms and things in that soggy ground as the geese continue on their migration from Canada to more southern parts of the States. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little tour. I'm going to walk about a mile that way and then back, and hopefully the rain will hold off until I get home. Everybody stay safe and well, and have a good day.